All right, everybody. This is another one of those albums where I don't know which one of my family members bought it. I want to say probably my great-grandfather. Jimmy Fletcher Hits the Bottle. Now, it says that it's a comedy album, a comedy folk album. Folk is definitely correct, okay? There are jokes on this. This is a live album recorded at a gentleman's club. This comprises of Jimmy Fletcher, who would be, I guess, the leader of the group, Helen Fletcher, his wife, Pibrosh Mackenzie, Bert Shorthouse, and his Glenlumman band. Very, very Scottish. If you cannot speak Scottish, if you do not know how to understand Scottish, you fucked. You fucked, you deaf cunt. Alright? Now, I personally recommend, if you've never listened to this album before, you put on Train Spotting and you watch that a few times. You really get that English accent down, especially Spud. Spud. Oh my God, Spud. Alright. So during the comedy parts where they're talking and whatnot, if you're not good with your Scottish, you're screwed. It's going to be really hard to understand. You can turn it up. It helps a little bit. The balance also between the talking parts and the music is a little off. Most of the music on here is actually instrumental. There's quite a bit that's Mayhem wants to say hi. Hold on, folks. Okay, Mayhem's here to say hi. The cutest of my cats. The newest of the cats. My little rescue from the roof. He's adorable. Look at him. You want to hit the like button just for him. Okay. All right. So, oh, that's a new one. Okay. Usually doesn't react to my fish that way. Okay, anyways, where I was going with this. A lot of this is instrumental, but a lot of the instrumental, it's instrumental because the band, which includes Jimmy Fletcher, is playing on it, and the crowd is singing it. The crowd's not mic'd very well on some of this stuff. I'm going to go through the song listings on here, and some you might recognize, some I recognized. Other ones, most of it though, no. Alright, so you got Oh Susanna as a Oh Susanna, don't you cry for me. Okay, so it is that Oh Susanna. And then but it's Oh Susanna, the Saints. As in the Saints, oh when the Saints, oh when the Saints. So basically it flows from one end to the other like a medley. That's what starts out of there. Then you go into Helen's chorus, which I don't know at all. Lulu's Back in Town, which I thought was actually a good tune. I actually enjoyed that one. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. Pick Up Your Troubles. The Last Post. Keep the Home Fires Burning. Okay, The Last Post, I did not realize is the... Okay, so I didn't realize that was the... this is all played on harmonica for the most part, which is really cool. I love harmonica, so any of my regular viewers know it's first instrument I actually played was harmonica, so... the last post on harmonica was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Keep the Home Fires Burning. Keep the home fires burning. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you would know it. You should know it. I'm trying to think of... Is it Pink Floyd that has it play at the end of one of their songs? Or am I thinking of the movie The Wall where it plays during The Wall? Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's been used a lot. Then we're into Goosey Goosey. My Midlothian, which finishes off side one. My Midlothian, that one seems to be kind of one of those songs that's very regional. Then we get to side two. You got track one, which is Lord Lavat's Lament, Darrell Highlanders, The Black Bear, Mrs. McLeod of Rarsay. Sweet Lorraine, okay. Bangs of the Fourth, that one wasn't bad. Barn Dance Frolic, okay, whatevs. Rothsay Bay, The Waters of Kalisku, Bonnie Gallo, The Rowan Tree was okay. Robin Hood, Where No To Be by Dawa. We're no awa to bide awa. I don't know how the. Once again, Scottish. My Scottish. I have not kept up on my Scottish. I used to be really good with my Scottish. Not so good anymore. No, the Robin Hood and the track that I cannot, the second part of it that I can't pronounce that's all played on the bottles. Lost Art. Really cool. Fun. Crowd singing it while the guy's going down on the bottles. This really is an interesting album. I really enjoyed listening to it, but it's not an album I would necessarily go out of my way to listen to again, per se. My Scottish side is just not Scotting enough to want to do this again. I like the music bits. The comedy bits, they're a little bit harder to do. They're not bad. But I think it's definitely very regional. Which, that can sometimes be good, bad. Or if not regional, definitely geared towards a culture, Scottish. And that's why Jimmy Fletcher is, the king of comedy on the Scottish club circuit. So, have you guys listened to this album before? What do you guys think of this album? Let me know what you think down below. This is definitely something interesting, worth listening to, at least once. Like I said, I really dig the harmonica work on this one. There is quite a bit of harmonica work, so I really get into that. That really works for me. Outside of that, it's kind of like your folksy, classic, Scottishy kind of album. So yeah, tell me what you think. On your way down there, like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications. If you could hit those, I'd really appreciate it. A couple links worth checking out. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.